What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. It'll be the best way to support the channel right after I fix everything with it currently. But if you'd like to support, you could go ahead and do that. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about what Inner City Press had posted about UMG and Drake's lawsuit. It looks like he was in the court on the 30th, and I wanted just to go over it on here and see what's going on. We've talked about this lawsuit for quite some time now. And when you hear these lawyers go back and forth, it's a very different story when they're trying to defend a rap battle. Defending a rap battle is crazy, in all honesty, because you know that these were just insults, hyperbolic insults that were being thrown at one another, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And well, when you hear the judge talk to the lawyers, you could see how it's going back and forth. The judge Vargas in the case, she says, "You seem to say a diss track could never be defamatory, but New York law says that this form is not dispositive." UMG's lawyer says, "Look at the shock jock cases." The judge responds, "Not the same thing. Perhaps the court needs more info and cannot dismiss." UMG's lawyer, "Drake opened the door in the third person." And this is when he raps in Tupac's voice in the tailor-made freestyle. That when Kendrick Lamar says, "Heard you like I'm young," there is no surprise. The judge responds, "Mr. Lamar suggests that there are secrets he has yet to reveal. It's ambiguous." UMG lawyer says, "These are questions of law the court can dismiss." The judge says, "What are certified PDF files?" The lawyer responds, "It's a play on Certified Lover Boy." And now the judge responds, "But would the ordinary listener know the name of Drake's album, Certified Lover Boy?" The lawyer says, UMG's lawyer says, "The context is all the rumors about Drake and young females." Now, the interesting part right here is that the judge is asking, wouldn't they know that that's Drake's album? But the thing is that a casual fan, and I mean casual fan that doesn't buy albums, doesn't know albums, they wouldn't know what Certified Lover Boy is. You know what I mean? It would just be something that was said in a rap battle. But at this point, if you're in the know, you know that that's Drake's album. And then the lawyer said, UMG's lawyer says, "We seek dismissal for Drake having used the information and belief form of pleading." The judge says, "Mr. Gottlieb, for Drake," Gottlieb, which is Drake's lawyer, he says, "On Rule 12 motion, the question is whether a listener could have thought facts were being conveyed." And then Drake's lawyer continues by saying, they want your honor to weigh 17 articles, but the time to weigh evidence is not at this stage." The judge says, "I can take judicial notice. The lyrics are what they are." Drake's lawyer, Gottlieb, says, "UMG made this song more culturally ubiquitous than any other. 9 billion streams played at a bar mitzvah." And the judge says, "An interesting bar mitzvah that would play this song," considering that Drake had took this whole angle in the lawsuit. In the complaint, he had said that Kendrick Lamar in some shape or form was being anti-Semitic because of the things that he was saying when he called him a colonizer. And then you're hearing his own lawyers say that is being played at a bar mitzvah. That kind of defeats the purpose of what they said in their original complaint when they try to paint this as like an anti-Semitic thing, calling him a colonizer. But we know at this point that's not the case, especially if your own lawyer is saying that it's playing the song "Not Like Us" is being played at a bar mitzvah. And then what's crazy, even on top of that, is that the judge is like literally just like making a joke about it. Well, that's some bar mitzvah for sure. Yeah, that's just so hilarious to know that this judge is like, I can't believe we're doing this. I just feel, I'm not sure. I'm sure she said it with some sarcasm, like joking way, but it just feels like the judge is like taking a step back and thinking like, I can't believe we're in court for a rap battle. This is crazy. The judge continues, "Then there's the use of the AI voice of Tupac, which wasn't allowed, by the Tupac estate. They had forced Drake to take that down." Drake's lawyer, Gottlieb, "I'm not convinced of the relevance." The judge responds, "Should I view the entire rap battle?" And Gottlieb says this was unique. Now the argument here that the "Not Like Us" record had a life of its own, that it's not part of the rap battle because this was like its own phenomenon. However, it is part of the rap battle. It is part of the rap battle. At one point in the beef, Drake had dropped 2 songs back to back. And then in response to that, Kendrick Lamar dropped 2 songs back to back. He dropped Meet the Grams, and then the next day or less than 24 hours, he dropped Not Like Us. Similar to how Drake did it with Meek Mill, and similar to how he did it when he was responding in the beef when he dropped Push-Ups and tailor-made freestyle right after that. But Gottlieb is going to say just because the song was so popular, Drake's lawyer is saying just because the song was so popular, it separates itself from the battle, which I have to disagree. There is no way that you would have to separate that song from the battle. It's part of the battle, just like tailor-made freestyle, just like Push-Ups, just like Family Matters, Meet the Grams, all of that. all of that. Not Like Us. It's all part of the rap battle, bro. You can't separate it just because it's popular and became its own thing. It didn't become its own thing. It became what it is because it's part of a rap battle. It's a diss record. So I don't understand Drake's lawyer's stance in this. I think this is where he loses the judge, I feel like, or he would lose me if I was the judge. I'd be like, why don't you want me to look at the entire rap battle? But anyways, the judge responds, Kendrick Lamar didn't know he performed at the Super Bowl. Drake's lawyer responds, UMG republished the material with knowledge when it launched the Super Bowl campaign. There were 3 attacks on his home. Gottlieb continues by saying the cover art is Drake's home. The SO location tags, and then the judge cuts in and says, didn't Drake say Kendrick Lamar is not the biological father of his child? Gottlieb says the court doesn't have enough info on that. Now, this is a very interesting post right here, because the one thing that I want to point out is that the judge, I don't know if the judge has children of her own. I don't know if she has a husband and kids. But when you say things like that about somebody's family, right, I think it leaves more of a hurtful impression on other people who have family as well. So the fact that he's talking about Drake's home and the cover art, and she responds with the other hyperbole that Drake had said about Kendrick Lamar when talking about the biological father and his child and his kids, right? I think this is a combative thing. She's questioning Gottlieb with other things that Drake had said, and I think this is a fair thing to do as a judge. Well, if you're going to say that about him, well, then he say this about him too. And then he says the court doesn't have enough info on that. What do you mean does not have enough info on that? That's Family Matters. The whole song, Family Matters, push-ups, day free. Like, bro, what do you mean? He doesn't want her to go over the whole rap battle. He just wants the judge to focus on Not Like Us. That's why she said in the beginning, should I view the entire rap battle? And Gottlieb is saying this is unique. Like, bro, you just want her to focus on one thing. If you focus on the whole rap battle, Drake looks guilty as fuck. Straight up, bro. He continues. And he says, Drake's lawyer says 10% of streams are false. A popular podcaster alleged that the use of bots, there are also stream farmers. There was whitelisting, misdirected search result, and payola. A popular podcaster is going to be academics. This is a time where he had spoke to somebody who allegedly talked to Anthony Saleh and said that he had paid him, allegedly, to bot streams for Not Like Us, which is not true. And this was taken out of the lawsuit. So I don't know why Gottlieb continues to say this. This was literally challenged and removed from the lawsuit when he had to rewrite the amended complaint. When they had to go back and amend their complaint, they took off this situation right here. The popular podcaster was academics when he talked to this guy about stream farm allegations, saying that he was paid. That was not true. They had to remove it. I don't know why he continues to bring this up in court. This seems like a shot in the dark from Drake's lawyer. A horrible misstep, if you ask me. Did not need to bring that up when you remove that from the amended complaint. Not only that, but the popular podcaster that you're talking about, academics had openly said that that person was capped. There's no way that that person, what he said was believable. If you remember, that person that academics spoke to about the bot streams said that he was supposed to get like this life contract deal. He was supposed to have this deal where like he got like royalties from the songs from Not Like Us. Like, bro, you got to be kidding me. Ain't no way. Even academics didn't believe that guy, right? And what's crazy is that even when we're talking about the popular podcaster, in the same breath, after this lawsuit has taken place, after the Inner City Press has been reporting it, academics has been sharing his thoughts on this lawsuit and has even been saying himself that this lawsuit is ridiculous and a waste of time. Check it out.
I'm sorry to tell y'all. I like Drake. I think that lawsuit's dumb as shit, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all niggas say. I think it's dumb as shit. Like, it's a stupid ass lawsuit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I would have rather him sue Kendrick. Just sue Kendrick. Like, bro, it's a stupid ass lawsuit. Like, this lawsuit to me is about what could be said in this song. I love this songs. Niggas devalue me. I would love to see that play out, but I'm not going for defamation. I'm not going for defamation. I don't think when you diss somebody and you're in a rap battle, I don't think you could defame him. I think you can say anything in the world. And yes, something crossed the line, but that's when niggas start getting to shooting. I'm sorry. That's just how I go, bro. That's when niggas get to shooting. I'm sorry. There is lines in rap battles, but it's never, all right, I'm going to the lawyers. Usually, I'm going to do something about this. I'm sorry.
So you heard it from the horse's mouth, bro. Academics is letting you know he don't even back up Drake's decision to even take this lawsuit to court, to go to court over defamation. All of this is a waste of time. I mean, even his biggest fan is telling you it's a waste of time, bro. So come on, man. Like, what are we even doing here? The response that the judge is giving Drake's lawyers, I really do think that this case might drag for a minute, but it looks like it might drag on UMG's side, not Drake's side. And it's getting more ridiculous the more that we start to let it set in. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged. Real quick, guys, don't forget to follow the backup page, JV from the Ville, as well as my Twitter. It's going to be the same handle. It will be JV from the Ville as well. I appreciate everybody tapped in. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, You could donate to the Cash App if you'd like. I'll have to figure things out right now. The site is messing with my channel at this time, so I'm gonna have to figure some things out currently. But if you want to show love to Twitter or X or however you want to call it, and my backup channel, go ahead and do so. I appreciate it. Much respect, much love to y'all. Hope everybody has a good day. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it legend.